Do you want to get your nails done?
No.
Headbutt. You sure you don't want to get your nails done? He doesn't want us to do our nails. So this is the China Glaze colored nail spray.
What color is it?
It's the pink. I would assume that it's magenta shimmer, like it says on the bottle. Me and Kristen both have put on a base coat. And per the directions, we have to spray this twice, put another top coat on there, and then try and wash it off.
Okay. Do I just like...
Yep.
Like that? Okay. Wow. Oh, I'm touching shit.
Ooh. You completely missed your nail.
Shut up, Winnie.
I'm sure it'll be even prettier once it dries.
So please excuse the ratchet nails on this hand. I slammed my finger in the door a while ago. The mental facility I worked at with the crazy people and the drug addicts. So ouchies. But funny story, my mom used to tell me the little white bits on your fingernails when I was little, that if you had white bits on your
Wait, do you want to take your ring off?
No, it didn't get anywhere near. It was
Okay.
fine. The white bits on your fingernails meant that you lied about something. And so that's how she would always catch me in a lie, by how guilty I would look as I was showing her my fingernails. And that shit worked. Okay, so I let this dry and I do it again?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is that dry? I don't really have high hopes for this.
Well, we'll see what happens. I do have to say, the stuff doesn't smell as bad as I thought it would.
Yeah, I thought it was going to smell like spray paint. I mean, it doesn't look terrible. Besides the
Otherwise.
fact that it looks like I just dipped my fingers in a paint can. No, I touched this one. No! It was accidental. We're just gonna... Okay. Better. Coverage is, I mean, like you can still see the ratchet bit of my nail that I slammed in the door. You can see the dark bit. Do you see that?
Yeah, I can see it through it. Ooh.
Uh-huh. You was talking shit about me missing my nails.
Okay, that was... Whoops. That was my first squirt. Okay, apparently...
Is it already almost out?
No, I think it just needs to be shaken up. I think it looks nifty.
It is absolutely nifty. Don't get me wrong. But $10 for that tiny little can, and it's going to be gone as soon as you're done with your hand. Shake it up again.
So, all the YouTube videos that I saw of this, like, some people, their entire rooms would be covered in this spray shit.
Well, that's because they suck at life and they don't know how to use a spray can. So, all right, can we just do for size comparison? Look at Whitney's hand compared to my... Hold on, let's do it this way. Compared to my giant...
Do it from the side.
Fucking man hands we have happening here. But
Well,
she's 5 foot and
about to
I'm
say-
5'10", but man hands.
And my hands look short and stubby and stubby. I do have to say though, my feet are really cute.
You do have really cute feet. I have really giant feet. Her feet are like super hella tiny. I'm really glad that this shit doesn't... I mean, it doesn't smell like, you know, I don't want to wear it.
Like a perfume.
Yeah, but I mean, it really doesn't smell like that bad. Like it's not offensive in any way.
Nope.
Top coat time.
And I do have to say, this already looks better than that nail polish I got in the Ipsy bag.
It actually looks like it kind of darkened up with the top coat on it, or is that just me? It looks like darker on my fingers.
Yeah, it does. One thing that does happen to your bottle when you were painting said top coat.
Meh, who cares?
But
We can wipe it off, I'm sure.
like Kristen said though, it does not transfer onto the brush.
which is nice and nice. Also, it really only feels like there's maybe one more application left in this. Like, not for like even both of us, just like one more, maybe possibly even only one hand. Or both hands, just not 2 coats for all of your fingers. So, I mean, we'll see. I mean, it looks decent on your fingernails. I mean, it covers pretty decently. The color payoff's actually pretty nice, even though it's this pink.
It's kind of sparkly too.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's decent. We're just waiting for our top coat to dry so we can go and see if it'll actually rinse off our skin easily. I don't know that I would buy it again, but like maybe, because I'm sure they're going to start doing knockoffs and shit of it, like if it does really well.
I'm sure they already have some knockoffs and things like that.
So, I mean, maybe I'll try a knockoff if it's cheap in a bigger can and could actually get a couple of uses out of it, instead of just like 2. Yeah. 2 and a half.
Yeah, considering you have to do 2 coats of it, and obviously it kind of gets everywhere.
Yeah. I mean, overall, like, I mean, it's decent. I just wouldn't pay. I wouldn't buy it again. That was definitely an impulse buy.
Not for $10.
Yeah, that was an impulse buy.
It needs warm water.
Oh!
Did it work good?
Yeah, it's coming right the fuck off.
And it's down on the nail?
Yeah. Look at that. I mean, like, besides it, like, I mean, it came right off of my skin. Besides it, like, hanging out around my cuticles and stuff because I didn't do anything for it, which was, you know, like, my bee. But, I mean, look, it just comes, like, right the fuck off. Look at there.
Nice.
Like, thoroughly impressed with that. Like...
Wow, it really does work.
I don't know, it just comes right off. Fan-fucking-tastic.
Like, you don't even need any soap.
No. Okay, like, why can't they make nail polish that's like that?
Pretty.
I did really well. And so now I'm really not all that concerned that I got it on my door.
Here, my hands are so wet.
See, look at that. Look at that. Phenomenal. So honestly and truly, the product does do what it says it's gonna do. Like, I mean, look, my fingernail is painted. Look at there.
And it came off very easily.
Yeah, it came right the hell off the skin, and it's still on our hands. And honestly, if we were like professional nail people and had done our cuticles and lotion and all that fucking fancy shit, then it would look even better on our fingers.
If you don't
Like,
get that
completely coat
base
your finger.
coat, yeah, and that top coat on there, it won't stick to the nail. So
Yeah, adhere to the nail. But I mean, like, we didn't use the nail, like the China Glaze one, and
it worked fine.
yeah, it did. We used the top coat that we had here, some little generic Walmart shit, and boobies. But I mean, honestly and truly, like, if the can was bigger and it wasn't $10, I mean, that would be my shit right there. Like, it did what it said it would. I mean, the color, like, it's not my personal, like, style, but I mean, the color actually looks really decent. And 10 out of 10 would use again. I won't buy it. And it didn't take long to dry at all. Like, the longest part was the top coat and the base coat. I mean, that stuff dried really, really quickly. I mean, it did what it said it was going to do, so I'm, like, hella proud of it. Like, I was pleasantly surprised.
And at the end of the video, we'll give you a 24-hour update because, like the Julie G one that we got in the Ipsy bag, that shit looked horrible within 24 hours. So we'll see if this one looks horrible within 24 hours.
Yeah. Alright, cool story, bro. What's up, Carm? What's up, Big Pimpin'?
Okay, so 24 hours later, it is still not as bad as the Julie G, but around the edges, it's not wanting to focus. but it is chipping around the edges and coming off. Again, not as bad as the Julie G, but Kristen definitely doesn't like it. She thinks it looks cheap. I actually like it. I like the color. Well, I kind of like the color. And, I mean, it's not that bad. But yeah, I think I'll stick to professionals.